Alright. Let's go after the family blade then.
Folderol and washed it all down with wine. Rose next morn without a murmur and went hunting. Fucking hell, not bad.
Giddy up.
So I think the family blade is just straight ahead, yeah. What do we have here though? Is that an abandoned site? Yes. So I guess I'll clear it, even though that'll fast forward us to evening or something. Ouch.
God.
Are you attacking my roach? Can't have that. Damn it. That wasn't a full Arondite charge either, I think. Yeah, now it's evening again. I hate fast forwarding in times in games. Just destroys my immersion somewhat. Because it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait around here for like 9 hours for no reason. It's like, I have nothing else to do, right?
Swords on his back. What'll they think of next? Ooh.
So did my Arondite level at all? No, yeah. 166. Slowly catching up.
Maybe they got lost. They've been hauling lumber along this road for 20 years. And you think they swing an axe? Put it here, hold it, and...
So where's the... Behind us is supposedly a merchant.
What brings it to me?
Wouldn't mind a look at your wares.
370. It's not too shabby. Yeah.
Farewell.
You're no druid.
Swords on his back. What'll they think of next?
Also I need some healing. I mean, actually, wait a second. I do have this gourmet perk that I can use to just use food to heal me up all the way. Some grilled pork. Alright, where was I going? This, right, this rock up there, I think. Wasn't that it? Look for a thief's camp. Okay. Oh.
I know what you came here seeking, Wanderer, but that's what you find.
Burn, motherfucker. I love this strong style. Oh, also look at that view. His journal. Brynnold, fat as a seal for winter yar, with a maw that reeks like a cesspit, but your head brilliant. Making a mold of the key with a lump of clay, damn clever. Can't believe I didn't think of it myself. I strolled right into the armory after dark. Coolio was lying there right where you said, in a case wrapped in oilcloth. What a blade. Fits your hand like a toothsome lass tit. Point sharp as a needle, hilt set with gems. Stared so hard I didn't hear that fool Olaf coming. Would have caught me if he hadn't tripped and smacked his gob into the ground. Seems the gods are looking after us. So now we've got to sell the blade, and that won't be easy. Not many got that kind of coin, and them who don't want to cross Krach. Luckily, my brother Ermion knows the merchant. Fellow named Gimre, who always finds willing buyers for his second-hand goods. They're going to meet in the old fortress near Hindarsfjall. Maybe they'll make a deal with Lugos. He's got heaps of gold, and not a drop of fear of Ancrate. Cheers to you, old goat. Sveinar. Hi, Teabag and Metzwagen. Greetings, how's it going? Check down the thieves at the old fort. As you can see, we've made a little bit of progress here in The Witcher. We're on Skellige now. Actually, I'm doing things a bit the other way around this time. I haven't even done much of Novigrad yet. But I'm already doing Skellige. This is a bit out of our way, though. We'll just go to this village here, and then to the site of the Cataclysm. Anything else I wanna loot here? Like this pig hide. Oh, and more treasure. A mug. It's not a lot for an entire treasure chest. Okay, I hear monsters. Oh god! Okay, well, that's a giant or something. Let's try. I mean, I should probably drink some decoctions then, though. Knockdown, hypothesis, stun, and blindness. That's probably good. No. Yeah, maybe. That's a good one. And I have room for one more. That's also good. And then I need some ogroid oil. There we go. You're my third playthrough. I did Skellige before Velen and Novigrad. There are some interesting dialogue changes. And also Yen will be pissed. Well, that's good then. At least for me. I did do Velen first though, but I didn't do Novigrad. I didn't do any of the Triss stuff. Basically because I want to go for Triss in the end. And I think it just feels more like, it feels more natural and better to get with Triss if you don't like do her quest first and then like swear eternal love to Yennefer or whatever and then come back to Triss. I think it's more sensible the other way around. Wait, what? That was too easy. Okay, I guess.
Might want to look around some.
Wait, what? Hard times. Investigate the broken cart using your Witcher senses. Okay. Also, didn't he drop anything? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Blood hasn't even dried. Wasn't a fair fight. Didn't stand a chance. Trail's fresh. Blood hasn't even dried.
Okay. So what does my quest say? Follow the tracks. I mean, sure. I don't even remember this quest at the moment. Maybe it's just like a... Is it a notice board quest? Maybe. Maybe it is. Like from the village I was about to go into. Where are the tracks though? I mean, I can see the blood here.
Blood hasn't even dried.
Yeah, probably means that, right? What are you? Oh, that's like ghouls or something, right?
Another victim.
Letter to Jan. Jan, my dearest son. Ill is our fate of late. Singa's husband's ship crashed in a storm during its last expedition. Björn survived, thanks the gods, but weeks will pass before his captain builds another, and meanwhile life must go on. We weren't taken on for the building, so he's earning no coin. We're eating our winter stocks now, and I fear to think what we'll do when they run out. That's why I'm sending Sinja to you and asking you for your help on behalf of us all. If you can, find word for Singa, or Sinja, I guess. And then Björn and I will come to Cataclysm to stay with you. Perhaps there's some work for Björn with you at the forge. And if work is scarce around Cataclysm as well, lend Sinja a few coppers, at least. Lend her a few coppers at least, and I'll give it all back with interest once we're out of this plight. With belief in your good heart and thanks in advance, your loving mother. Ah, that didn't turn out so well, I reckon. Deliver the letter to the smith at Cataclysm. I mean, sure. Perhaps there was a time, under the pax of a just ruler, or before the conjunction brought so many hideous beasts to our world, when travelling was a perfectly safe endeavour. If so, that time is now long past. The Skelligers whose demolished wagon Geralt stumbled across in the middle of the Ardskellig forest, learnt this the hard way. The poor souls that had stood no chance against the Cyclops who butchered them. Ooh, what's this? Guarded treasure. Hello there. Gosh, fighting in confined spaces. Wait, why doesn't my strong attack work at the moment? That's weird. Well, doesn't it work? No, it doesn't work for... Oh, maybe not if I'm carrying the torch. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Not a notice board quest. Yeah, it's just one you stumble across, I guess. Some loot. Oh, that was a relic. Steel sword plus 14. I mean, yeah, eventually I'll have to exchange steel swords, but today is not that day. Okay, does that clear the map marker? It does. Ah! I wasn't prepared for that. Okay, come here. A lot of those in Skellige, yeah. There's so much to explore here. And Skellige is such a nice place to explore as well. Wait, have I been in this one? Or is it another one? I mean, nothing else to loot here. But I mean, these are just like they're grave hills, right? There's several of them, I imagine. Ghost infected, it seems. Ghost infested, rather. Right, and this is where Blender. This is where you farm for the Murderer challenge, of course, right?
Witcher, got an offer for you.
An offer, huh? Guess I can't say no to that.
What's this offer? Got a contract for me?
Might do, if you're willing to partner with me.
Usually work alone.
Could pay to make an exception this time. It's not every day you get a chance to work with the most renowned bounty hunter north of the Yaruga, Jenga Fred himself.
Django Frat, are you for real?
I'll bite. What's the famous Jenga Fret need a witcher for?
I'm guessing you're a man of the world. Perhaps you've come across the Grossbart brothers in your travels.
You hunting them?
Aye, quite the rogues they are. 3 of them, and every one's got a pack of rapes and murders under his belt. Even took to grave robbing lately. Easy to recognize on account of the yellow caps they wear. Folks see 3 yellow tops, they flee to their huts. Which don't help much, of course, because they're also fond of arson.
No, haven't met him.
If you do, tread careful. They're quick to stick a knife in a man's gut, often just by way of greeting.
Doubt they'd try that with a witcher.
You never know with that lot. Right, well I head south soon. Haven't looked there yet. Fare you well. We might meet again someday.
Oh yeah, teabagging. I get lost in caves quite a bit. But then again, I like that as well. I mean, it's not like real Geralt would have like a GPS map with him all the time, right? So I guess I just have to make myself kind of remember the layout of the caves a bit better. So that might lead to me like missing some spots of a cave, or
What are ye looking at?
like searching around for a little longer than I would have to, but to me that's part of the fun, especially like in a later playthrough like this. I also try not to look at the map too much in general, like not use it as a GPS, basically. Like if I'm at a street sign like this one now, or if it's pretty obvious where I am, then it's alright, I guess. I'm in Blandara now. And usually for a Skellige village, Blandara is located inland, far from any shore. Its inhabitants scratch out a living through mining and shepherding. And I wanted to check the notice board here as well. Interesting little village, yeah. Unusual for Skellige, completely no relation to fishing or the sea in here. Where's that notice board?
Well, well, well.
There. Beware the black ram. Beware the black ram, who butts one straight in the arse if one turns the arse to him. Is that like euphemisms for something, or is there like actually a black ram? Many a young man has asked me to give them my Hjordis as wife. To all of them I say the same thing. Hjordis will take the one she herself chooses, and I will not go against her wishes. Go talk to her if you like, and leave me in peace. Look here. Seems like a good guy. Need a man looking to take in a handsome unmarried man to keep me warm at night. He must be fair-haired, well-proportioned, with a thick beard, fresh breath, and of considerable lustiness. Well, that's basically just Geralt in a nutshell, right? Go plow somewhere else. To the couple boffing in my yarn every night. Write the crapper somewhere else. Write the crapper? I've never heard that expression before. I've had enough of the noise. Next time I'll chase you out with a whip. Knutter. Council of the Elders decision. The Council of the Elders has decided as follows. If one rents a mare and the mare foals, the foal is the owner's property. But the one to whom the stallion belongs has the right to half a pail of milk for as long as the mare is producing milk. Yeah, gotta settle these kind of matters. Missing miners. Oh, that's one of the DLC quests, I think, right? It'll not come as news to most. But let me repeat for the ignorant. A few of our lads went looking for ore in the mountains and never returned. They must have run into trouble, and since these brave warriors couldn't handle it themselves, it must have been serious trouble indeed. That's why I'm looking for a brave man to go up and suss out what's become of them. Whoever does so will get gold to match his glory. More quests, great.
What are you looking at?
Right, so I'm in the middle of Blandari now, and I think I'll just ignore everything now and go to CN. And that would be... let's look at the map and try and figure this out. So I'll just go at the signpost, I'll go left, then basically left again. First... Or, I mean, I could just turn around and walk straight till I hit the road. And then try and figure it out from there. Yeah. What are these ruins? Are they part of the village or no? Okay, so there's the road. And I think we want to take this fork. Don't need the torch actually. I think there's also Leshen somewhere in these woods. Maybe I will need the torch. It doesn't really help that much though. Right. Now this crossroads. It's either this one or this one. Let's follow this path for now. I mean, the side of the Cataclysm isn't easy to overlook. And Yennefer is somewhere on the edge of it, so... Is it maybe over there? Because I can see some light there. That might be it. Oh god, not wolves though. I don't want to fight wolves right now. I'm gonna go check out what that light is. Okay. It's just one of them. That's fine. Yeah, I think we're right. Druid's camp. Hey, Yen. You're mad, woman. Also, let me just do some... Oh? No, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Okay, let's bring up the game. No! Oh no, it has to sync cloud saves first. I think I gotta deactivate that at some point. What I wanted to do, of course, was give Yennefer her other outfit, because I do like the alternative outfit for the feast, but I don't think it's very practical for her, like doing badass stuff and running around Hmm. Can I just... Yeah, I don't want the cloud saves, really. Alright. Oh god, I hope I have saved recently.
Magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest.
Oh, alright, very good. Right, so I didn't want to exit, but I wanted to exit to main menu rather, so that was in video, I think, or gameplay. Right, alternative look for Yennefer off.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers.
You're mad, woman! Mad, I say!
Maybe, but I've got good reason.
I hold Ciri dear to me. You know this damn well. But the mask of Orberus is no trifle. Have you any idea what could happen if it is used? Any idea of the consequences?
No, but neither do you. So stop panicking.
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
Good! May all Skellige know, Yennefer of Vengerberg is a common thief!
Control yourself, druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us.
Barry, what are you talking about?
She's not told you? Might have expected as much. The myth is that Orberus created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Orberus made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise and flood all the lands and drown the living.
So, no one's ever used the mask?
No, but
So you don't actually know if it works, how it works?
of course I do. The myths tell me.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides, it's not the myths that are on trial here. It's the thief.
This is an interesting choice here. She did it for Ciri, is probably the most likely to get a sympathy from him, right? Because he's had a role in Ciri's upbringing as well, and he does care for her. Try to understand Yen, I don't think will work, because I mean, Yen's just so abrasive and obnoxious all of the time that, like, trying to appeal to someone's sympathy for her, people are just like, yeah, but, you know. We've got Craft's Permission is like playing the authority card, which I don't think will play too well with Ermion either, so let's try to.
On the one hand, a theft. On the other, Ciri's life.
I also care deeply for the girl. I proposed a series of other methods. Yennefer refused to listen. She claimed they would take too long, whereas she needs immediate results. She has always been hot-headed.
True. At least this time she's got a valid reason for it.
Never mind that she might bring... What? What was that? No. Yennefer's used the mask.
No, of course. This is why I don't like her. So what do we do now? Wait, what are we supposed to do? Talk to Yennefer. Okay, where's Yennefer at though? Okay, since the game doesn't tell me in any other way, I guess I'll have to look at the map. Okay. Oh, alright, now I can see her.
Great.
Foglets.
What was that?
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yenna. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here?
The power of the mask summoned them.
Ermion says the mask might cause a natural disaster.
Fortunate he's here then. He can jump right in, try to tame it.
Realize he won't let this pass.
Oh, I'll survive, somehow.
What now?
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places. Places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
Gonna read my mind again?
You object?
Yes.
You know I don't like it.
Let it go. I just want to see what happened. Besides, you know there are things I'd rather not know about you. Let's go. Already found the first spot.
I mean, obviously I appreciate what she's doing for Ciri, right? But to me, it seems like a lot of the time, what she does... I mean, the whole thing with Ermion right now, right? Like, as soon as I arrived and actually, started talking sense to them, he was, becoming a bit more malleable, and we could have probably convinced him at some point and worked something out, right? But she's just like, nah, I gotta do it now. And of course there's a sense of urgency to this all, but... I mean, then again, they do have the time to wait for Geralt to get here by ship instead of just teleporting him, right? So... I feel a lot of the times it's just her ego that gets in the way. And her being, unable to compromise with, anyone, or... being unable to explain herself or to make any kind of effort to
This is the spot. Put on the mask.
not be horrible.
Any instructions?
Keep it on until we've seen everything. And don't
Geralt's
stray
voice
far.
sounds so
Telepathy
weird.
is limited in range.
Sorry, so what was I about to do now? I guess just fight stuff off, right? And put the mask on, I guess. Wait, where is it though? Oh, it's already in there.
Put on
Okay.
the mask. We don't have time.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Ciri.
How can you know?
The way she moved, like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot.
Sure.
Taste this!
Ow!
Don the mask. Watch out!
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
But Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
Place is creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. Ciri can take care of herself.
Just on a side note, I freaking, like Geralt just said, I think this is creepy, but I freaking love the visuals of this quest, and this area and the rain and everything. It does look genuinely creepy.
Yes? Well, ready? Use the mask.
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Oh, great.
Any chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come. Don the mask.
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal.
A mage?
Most likely.
Huh.
It's Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally. The mage who was with Ciri fled too. Know where?
His trace path leads to Velen as well. But the target coordinates of his portal differ from those of Ciri's. The explosion must have disrupted his teleportation.
Ran into Kira Metz in Velen. Coincidence maybe, but she claimed a mage came to her looking for Ciri. Be surprised if it wasn't the same one.
Whoever he is, he grows more interesting by the minute.
Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up,
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased with yourselves? Look at what you've brought down on us. If someone's death were to help you find Ciri, would you start making human sacrifices as well?
Relax. Storm's died down. You've clearly got things under control.
For now. But who knows what will be a week or two on?
Stop panicking! Here's your mask.
It is worthless. It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later. So,
We think a powerful curse was cast here.
plausible. Considering what happened to the wood, do you know upon whom?
Not yet, but we know Ciri was here. She stepped out of a portal. A mage was with her. Someone chased them. They fought. Ciri was wounded but managed to escape.
Where to?
Velen, probably. The mage opened a portal for her, then he fought her attacker.
Yes? Is that it?
Got a feeling we found something interesting. Just need to examine one more thing.
Went flying in that direction.
Something's pinned under that tree. Can you...
I can. Geralt, please.
I don't see anything. What do you mean? Say what now? Oh.
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... What do you call it?
Vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor. Though the workmanship's unfamiliar.
Didn't know vaporized
Can't even
Geralt?
tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The Wild Hunt? I feared as much. First here, then on Hindarsfjall. What did they want?
They're looking for Ciri.
But why?
See, if we just like framed it like that from the start, we would have had him on our side instead of like working against us. We just said like, yeah, the Wild Hunt following Ciri most likely, and they've come through Skellige. And it's not only in the interest of like finding Ciri, but also like keeping Skellige safe. We need to find out more about this. But you know.
Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins.
'Tis true, she can trace her lineage clear back to Lara Duran, which is why the women in her family have always had extraordinary abilities. But could that truly be so important?
Ciri's exceptional. She travels between places here and other worlds. Space is no obstacle for her.
Huh?
Which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her. Speaking of the hunt, mentioned it appeared on Hindarsfjall.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the Cataclysm struck here on Ardskellig. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders said the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women, and an old man.
Next stop, Hindarsfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
Wait, can't we go together? Right now?
But you detest being teleported.
Don't exactly like potions either, but I drink them when I have to.
You also drink them when there's no need at all. Very well. Let's go. Stay close to me.
Good luck to you. Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Quite a few years since I was last in Hindarsfjall. But if I remember correctly, Lofoten should be this way. Raised huts and fresh graves. This must be it.
Gathering of some kind. We've come at a bad time.
There's no good time to talk about the Wild Hunt.
Alright.
Ritual of some kind. We'll have to wait.
We'll do no such thing. Dear sisters, pardon the interruption, but we've an important matter to discuss.
Can you not see we're commemorating the dead? So?
And we're looking for someone who's still alive. Please, this is urgent.
Then speak.
I mean, that was respectful enough, Yen.
They say the Wild Hunt destroyed this village.
That is true, though few believe us. You don't either, I'm sure. Did you see riders on skeletal horses, wearing frost-covered armor?
Aye. That's how it was. They landed on our shores in a ship made of the claws of dead men, like in the ballads. Leif yelled to grab the children. Then they came, cut him across his face. He tried to whisper, only blood came out.
You were to ask about someone, not prod their wounds. That's enough. What happened then?
Yen, leave her alone.
You don't understand. If we can learn where...
I understand, and I'm still asking you to stop.
You're right.
Get to the point. Now.
We're looking for a young woman, name of Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes.
I'm sorry. She is not here.
Unless she lies in a grave. That is, I do not recall one by that name. But I've buried so many, I may have forgotten.
This Ciri, has she a scar here on her cheek?
Yes. Yes, what happened to her?
Don't know. Saw her but for a moment, right before it all. She was in the stables with Craven.
1,000 curses upon him.
Remember anything else? Anything at all?
Only that she seemed tired. Very tired. And her hair was wet.
Great. So we know she bathed. Progress.
I'm sorry,
Craven!
My apologies. Craven. Craven could have told you more.
This Craven you mentioned, does he have a name?
He did. Until the elders struck him from the saga of ancestors.
It's as if he has ceased to exist. The lore forbids anyone from touching him, speaking to him, even uttering his name.
What did he do to deserve that?
He fled from the wild hunt. He alone.
We need to talk to him, even if it's not in keeping with your customs.
You've come too late. He went to the garden to fight Morkvag.
A coward who willingly seeks battle? Am I the only one who sees the contradiction?
That's why he did it. Craven knew he would prove the elders wrong only if he killed Morkvarg.
And thus regain his honor and his name.
Trial by ordeal. Very Skelligan.
I do not mock your laws. Please also respect ours.
Morkvarg. What's that?
Who, you mean?
The vilest man ever to inhabit Skellige. Nothing was ever sacred to him. He attacked his own clan's lands, took gold from Nilfgaard, killed children, pregnant women.
Know the type.
They said he feared only one thing, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg sought to prove how wrong they were, so he sailed to Hindarsfjall to ransack the goddess's garden. This was over a decade ago.
Archpriestess Ulva stood in his way. He thrust a blade between her ribs and cast her down in the mud. As her lifeblood left her, she cursed him, and Morkvarg transformed into a beast.
A curse? A monster? You've got some work to do.
I'm not here to work, I'm here on vacation.
I can get rid of Morkvarg. Don't know what he's turned into, but a silver sword should do the trick.
It's not that simple. There have been those who have bested Morkvarg, yet he always returns.
So, it's a complex curse, meaning I need more information.
I understand, but I've told you all I know.
Speak with Torridar's son, Einar. He was in the garden when Morkvarg and his men attacked. He saw what happened. Of all the pilgrims there at the time, he alone escaped with his life. He settled in Larvik. You'll find him there at the landing, provided he's not out to sea when you arrive.
Where is this holy garden?
Not far from here. North. We cultivated healing herbs there once.
And now?
Now we walk only as far as the tree the goddess planted. We place our offerings and make our pleas before it.
Those who venture below remain in the garden forever.
Thanks for your help.
I understand you intend to enter the garden. I dislike it when foreigners enter the sacred grounds. But so be it.
Custom demands pilgrims make an offering of their own blood before the tree. Craven surely did so. Unless he lacked not only courage, but respect for Freya as well.
You needn't worry about us. Geralt and I always give the gods the respect they are due.
Yeah, right.
Yes?
Wait, why is this quest lower level than the one we did before? That's kind of weird. So where are we at now? Hindarsfjall, of course. Lofoten. Follow Yennefer to Lofoten. Find Freya's garden and look for Craven. Once a rich and vibrant village, today Lofoten is a ravaged and crumbling ruin.
Gran told me you blaspheme the gods.
Gods. Greetings. What may I help you with this time?
Morkvarg, got a few more questions. The curse. Tell me more.
Archpriestess Ulva cast it. It bound Morkvarg to the garden for all time. So even if he is killed, he returns there.
Never heard of this Morkvarg. What is it exactly?
Not what, who. The worst man Skellige has ever known. He held nothing sacred, raided the lands of his own clan, took gold from Nilfgaard, murdered women heavy with child, and children he...
I know the type.
They said he feared but one thing, albeit secretly.
We've heard this before, right?
Archpriestess Ulva stood...
Yeah.
Could you be more specific? Monster can mean a lot of things these days. Folk have been known to call me that.
I'm afraid I cannot tell you more, for I've never seen him myself. But... You might speak with Toredar's son, Einar. He saw Morkvarg and his men descend on the garden. He was the sole pilgrim to escape with his life that day. Settled in Larvik, you'll find him at the landing there, provided he's not at sea.
Farewell.
The goddess protect you from all evil.
So Larvik. Where's that? Here? Is that another quest though? We have the Lord of Undvik, that's just the... Right. Also, where are these horse races? Oh, that one is on Artskellig as well. Oh, I forgot to play Gwent with Ermion. Where are Einar and Grim? Not on Hindarsfjall, it seems. Possession. Ask Udelric where Ceres is. In wolf's clothing. There we go. Hard times. Right. Nothing. Yeah, the shawl, whatever. There's so many quests. Oh, we still haven't collected that reward either. Right, so we want to go to this village first. Wait, so what's the way? Turn left and then take a right and then basically just go straight ahead. Before the village and then take another left down to the pier. So Jens, sorry, but you'll have to wait for a little bit. Or you can defile that garden, because I need to find...
This trail might have gone cold.
Even if Craven's dead, we'll manage.
How exactly?
You'll see when the time comes.
You could stand to be nicer sometimes.
I suppose. But then I wouldn't be the woman you fell in love with, would I? Hey, Geralt. Come back.
No. Is that all there is to this guarded treasure? Seems so. So, wait. Goodbye, Yen. See you later. Hey, village of Larvik.
Wonder if you're strong.
You're you dimwit! Drop one more and I'll keelhaul you!
Got a minute?
Prepare my boat, can't you see? Nilfgaardian dogs were the hunters some.
Got bigger game in mind. Morkvarg.
Ah, so them's your apples. Alright, ask away. In praise of Freja.
You were there when Morkvarg raided the garden. Heard you alone survived.
True. I managed to flee. Great Mother was looking out for me that day.
Bet she didn't give a lick about the priestesses.
Apparently. Morkvarg had them bound, then slit their throats like horses for the sacrifice. And he laughed. Understand? He laughed. But Archpriestess Ulver cursed him with her dying breath. You are beastly now, remain so forevermore. Ah, saintly woman.
Didn't help the priestesses. Why not?
How could I? Alone against a dozen raiders that... Why are you staring?
Just wondering. You people, obsessed with honor, courage, and so on. But you just cut and run? Strange.
I ain't proud of it. Since that day, I've been seeking a worthy death at sea. Seems the goddess, she's not seen fit to summon me. Yet.
What happened to Morkvarg?
Hard to believe, but fur rose through his skin, and his mug stretched forth into a muzzle like a dog's or a wolf's. He howled, long and grieving, then lunged at his men. They tried to run, but he was fast as lightning. As he killed them, clamped his jaws round their throats, they turned to ash, just like that. Ash that seeped from twixt his fangs.
Not good. Curse must be complex, multi-leveled.
Such is the Great Mother's power.
Thanks.
Thanks for your help.
Goddess, guide your sword.
Got me eye on you.
I like this little natural harbor. The cliffs left and right. I love the harsh but beautiful look of Skellige anyways. Alright, let's just check out this notice board here and then we'll return to Yen eventually, I'm sure. Hello, Larvik.
She's a great lady now because her son sails with Holger.
Pickled
Brings
herring?
back riches.
Me, I hate them.
Yeah, you probably gotta eat them every day, right?
Ever
What's
fight
that supposed to mean, you racist fuck?
How are you?
Good.
Gran told me you blasted.
Uncle said folk on the continent got head
So there's a blacksmith here, or so I hear. Maybe he wants to buy some of our swords.
How can I be of service? In times like these, don't pay to save coins on weapons.
Oh, he plays Gwent. Oh god.
Show me what you have.
925, not too shabby. It's 45. Shallow 62, 54. Yeah. And that's probably that. Which are these worth 200 and 300? Yeah. Okay. Also,
I'd like you to craft some armor.
Can actually do some repairs, I guess. Repair equipped, 443. Maybe we can... Oh, also, maybe do I want to dismantle something? Like the tiger sword to get my Dasborg runestones back. Or do I want to keep the tiger sword? I mean, that's the one we got from the Cat School Witcher, I think, right? Upgrades will be destroyed. No, that's the one, yeah. Dismantle was the one that gave us... Oh, I can't dismantle it, though. For some reason. Maybe because it's a Witcher sword or something. So I have to destroy the Dasborg runestones, I guess. Or just leave them in there. That's a shame. These nice runestones. Let's get the pearls out of these. Seashells, though. Right. So, I mean, in that case, they're lost anyways, right? And if I'm not using it anymore... then I'd rather have it look clean and without any upgrades in it. So now he has 690 though, so that's another like 2 swords or something. We can sell 303, 350, perfect. We're at 37,000 now, that's not too great. Right, so I'm gonna save here, and then I think we'll just, yeah, oh, that's right, we wanted to look at the notice board.
Your own problem.